morning, everybody. So as you can see, I am clearly talking at the camera, but for whatever reason, my phone did not pick up the sound from the recording this morning. Basically, what I was saying is I woke up at 5:30 a.m. I am transitioning into a biphasic style of sleep where I plan on waking up sometime between 4 and 5 in the morning, staying up for about 3 hours to start my day with something I don't enjoy. So, it sets a precedence for what I'm willing to do and still receive enjoyment. So this morning I started off with dishes, did an hour of dishes, then the amount of gratitude that I felt for having a clean kitchen was very good. I feel like it was the absolute best start to my day. And through being able to do this transition into a biphasic sleep schedule, I was able to wake up, do dishes, do my training, record everything, and then go into taking a nap and waking up a couple hours later and realizing that I had done all this stuff, yet I wake up the second time from second sleep and I don't feel like I have actually done much of anything. And because of this, it's like I get to start a brand new day as if I haven't done anything at all. So the amount of enjoyment that is coming from this sleep schedule so far is absolutely wonderful, and I highly recommend it to anybody. The point of this series is to do two things. One is to complete the list of goals that I have on screen, and two is to set up an online presence to eventually be able to start to do online coaching. I figure as I get better at demonstrating the exercises and fixing my own form, that I will be able to do the same for others. The goal on that end is to eventually be able to put out videos on nutrition, videos on different movement patterns, put out videos on me going through different tips and tricks that I have learned to focus on cues and whatnot in order to get into better form, and really to show that through this series that anybody can go through this process if they have enough dedication to do so. So on the screen you see that I have goals, one of which is 100 swings a day for 30 days. This one should be relatively easy. 100 swings a day is hardly any volume, but it's enough to make your body feel like it is capable. I am starting a physical labor job today. So doing this in conjunction with the new job, I am looking forward to being able to lose some fat as well. In the month of doing the swings, I would like to lose at least 4 pounds of fat. I feel that would be a pretty adequate amount, given I will be increasing the amount of training that I am doing through this series. It will not only be swings, but to begin with it will be swings. I originally was going to start with 60 pounds. However, I decided that I needed to start with 40, get my form back up to par, and see how much how much this new job was going to tax my ability to recover before I increase in weight. But ultimately I would like to increase to 60 pounds moving forward, probably in a week or two. I would like to do one video a day for this series in order to both learn how to get better camera angles, take better shots, get higher quality footage, but also to be able to come to the other side and start editing videos to learn how to do quality videos over time. As you'll see through this video, it is definitely not the highest quality, but you have to start somewhere, and I know that I will get better with time. Without further ado, here is the remainder of the video. So here, I am doing a couch stretch, or at least attempting to. As you can see, my form is not the best by any means, but I know that over time, with being able to critique myself by reviewing these videos, that I will get much better form. This side is definitely not the greatest, and let's see how I do on the other side. This side appears to be better, by far actually. And I will definitely strive to make both sides better. Looks like I'm straining quite a bit more on this side, which may be the reason that the other side is so much harder to do, because this side is so tight. Hoping to see improvements within a week, and then major improvements within a month. So here I am doing some hamstring stretching. I am flossing each side and readjusting, as you see, as I go, to ensure that my body is in the best alignment as possible. In doing so, I don't end up feeling like one side is tighter than the other. And in the past, I have felt that it's caused issues rather than fixed anything. Now here I'm stretching out my glutes. Surprisingly, my glutes lately have not been all that tight. Normally they are the limiting factor, but recently, the last week, they have not been tight at all. I've been very surprised. Here I am stretching my chest to the doorway. I have one leg through that you can't see. It's a bad camera angle, but you know, so be it. I'm learning. And now I put my arms up to get a deeper stretch. Here I'm stretching my hands, trying to get my scapulas working with my hands in different positions, and I've had weakness in my wrists for the majority of my life, and I'm using this video series as motivation to fix that problem area. I figure I have accountability if I have to upload regularly, and if I'm not showing progress, then what's the point of uploading, you know? But yeah, my wrists feel really good since doing that this morning. Here I am doing middle splits. I'm shaking my neck around because my neck has been stupidly tight lately, and doing this allowed me to feel like I was more in alignment. I have a bit of a rounded upper back, but it looks like my lumbar is pretty flat, so I'm happy with that. Some side bends. This side is easy. It's the other side that it gives me trouble. As you can see, my range of motion on this side is not as good, and the other issue is, for whatever reason, I haven't figured it out yet, my left arm falls asleep in this position. It's quite uncomfortable, so I have to figure that out. Some twists, opening up my thoracic spine, and honestly it makes any kind of sciatica that tries to pop up disappear very quickly, so this movement is a must for anyone that is dealing with sciatica. Stretching out my lats. I can't really go any deeper into this stretch than I already do from the looks of it, but I know that when I start doing regular training again, that this will be a very needed stretch. Now I'm just stretching out my neck and trying to lubricate everything, the joints and the vertebrae and whatnot, trying to make everything fluid Here I'm stretching out my biceps and stretching out my pecs some more, my shoulders. You can't hear it because I turned the sound off in the video, but I had a really big crack in my shoulder. Felt fantastic. Here I'm doing around the worlds to warm up my hips, warm up my feet, warm up my entire chain to make swings better. I'm definitely more rigid in swings than I used to be. I'm glad that I'm starting this challenge and making swings a regular part of my day. Alright, 100 swings done. The light is bright. I am officially at 7:31. Been up for 2 hours. Probably the next 30 minutes I'll go back to sleep. Whew. Good start to the journey. Have a blessed day, y'all.